This is the LCYMD bike seat that I picked up because we really didn't like the seat that came with our e-bike. We tried transferring another bike seat over from an old bike, but that was even worse. So this one looked like it just might do the trick. First off, the seat comes packed with a few accessories like this shower cap that I won't be needing, so I'll probably just use it as a seat cover. And if you're wondering why you'd need a seat cover, you can leave it on when you park it in the rain so that you have a dry seat when you get back. So no more soggy bottoms, which is the worst. Or if it's sunny, then the mirrored exterior helps reflect heat away so that it stays cool. It also really helps to protect it from the damaging rays from the sun so that it lasts longer. And then let's take a look at these labels on the seat promoting its 3 different zones. And yes, it's definitely a choice to permanently include these labels, but since we have them, let's see what they're all about. First, there's the ventilation zone, which is actually named pretty well. It's right next to this center area with a cutout for comfort, but it also includes angled vents to scoop air from below while you're riding and direct it upwards so that everything stays dry and cool. My wife and I also had some completely inappropriate jokes about that vent, but in all seriousness, that seems like a very practical design feature. But if for any reason you don't like the angled fins being there in the seat, you can simply remove the 3 tiny screws to remove the plastic piece and get rid of them so that you just have the open hole. Next, there's the support zone, which is on the cushiest part of the memory foam. It's incredibly soft and cushy. On the back of this area, they also added a reflective red strip, which is definitely good for increasing dusk or nighttime visibility. But if you're wondering about the smaller red marks up here, they're not reflective and seem to be just there for the styling effect. And then there's the active zone. That's what she said. And I'll have no further comment on that. But how hard is it to attach the seat? Well, because they include a wrench with your seat purchase, it's super easy and fast. For most bikes, you'll just loosen the nut to loosen the clamp underneath the seat, and then slide the seat over the seat post and adjust the angle. Once you're happy, tighten it down and try it out. If needed, you can raise or lower the seat and adjust the angle further. And it's hard to imagine a seat being any more comfortable than this one. We've already looked at the thick padding on the seat, but there are also 2 springs underneath to further eliminate any strong road bumps or shocks. So with the cushions and the springs and the cutout and the air vent, for those of us who prefer to protect our perineums and our prostates, it's a pretty big upgrade. And we're kind of joking here, but not really, because pain or problems down there are no joke. They can have seriously detrimental long-term effects. And unless you're a pro-level bike racer, most of us are looking to just have fun and be comfortable and also healthy for the long term. So there's no reason to ride on a brutally firm and unforgiving bike seat. There aren't any medals or commendations for excess suffering. You just feel bad. So if you're looking for a healthy and comfortable seat for your bike or your e-bike, this one just might be the perfect choice. And I hope this short video has helped you decide if it's right for you. And thanks for watching.